Hello and welcome to finally a tasting of the homebrew that I put on a few weeks ago. So if you follow this channel regularly, I put on a Rhubarb Stout brew the other week. So let me talk you through what I did. Wilco Stout kit, which is 12 quid for the kit. Bang loads of bloody rhubarb, boiled the rhubarb, added 2 kilos of sugar to try and get the strength up a bit. You know me, I'm pisshead. I came out. I went out one day, came back, and it looked like someone shite on the floor. All this fucking, it blew the lid because I've got a crack in the lid. It blew it, and all this, it just looked like diarrhea all over the floor. Fucking disgusting it looked, and that's me being, you know. So anyway, I've left it for a few weeks with what been going off at work and that, the upheaval. Not really touched it, couldn't be bothered to be honest. Now I'm getting back to my normal self. I thought I better crack on and get these things done. You know, you've got so much going on in life. So I've just barreled it up. Bear in mind, it needs to go for secondary fermentation. So it needs to go. I've got to clean a load of bottles up tonight, wash them, sterilise them, rinse them, a couple of spoonfuls of sugar, you know the drill. But so this is just a quick taste test, and to be honest, I've not even looked at it. I poured it in, it looked nice and dark. So if it tastes awful, it's going in the bin, and I'm not even going to bother trying to bottle it. So here we go. I'm just going to. So, black in colour, pretty much as you'd expect really, a little bit of a head on it. Bear in mind still that it is what it is. Stouty nose, chocolatey nose. Not really getting any rhubarb at the moment, it bloody wants to be. Right, here we go. You know that anticipation. I mean, let's be fair, I've made prune juice wine, and that was that sort of thing. That was a real small sip. I'm being brave. I don't know what to think about it at the moment. I think it definitely needs the secondary fermentation side of things. It feels a bit thin on the mouth at the moment. There's definitely a hint of rhubarb there, but it's not a winner from day one, I can say that. It's definitely going to be one that but like I always say with beers, you know, you need to get your palate used to it first. I'm just hesitant because I don't want it, I don't want it to destroy my bloody palate. Oh. So I've got 25, basically 40 pints of this fella. So I'm hoping it tastes okay. Yeah, it definitely needs the secondary fermentation. It feels a bit flat at the moment. Most beers do, let's be fair. You know, you put them in. I barreled it for now, and just to get it away from the fermentation bucket. Yeah, I can taste the rhubarb. And this is an experiment because what I want to do, and like most people out there, you look at the likes of Titanic, St. Peter's Brewery, Titanic Brewery. and they're plum porters and plum stouts and whatnot. And I'm thinking, I want to make that. And same with butterscotch beer. I want to make a butterscotch beer. But it's knowing how much to use and how much, and will it even taste anything like it. I mean, I did prune juice wine simply because with it being dried prunes, I thought it might, dried plums, I thought it might taste like plum. It certainly did not taste like plum. I've still got some bottles there actually. Yeah, somewhere. I need to go through these bottles at some stage. I need to let the wall die down a bit. I've been a bit heavy spending of late, and yeah, I need to let things die back. Same with the spirits that I've got, wines. Although I'm going to treat myself probably tomorrow, because I've got 2 gardens to do tomorrow, and I may treat myself to a nice, either a Barola or an Amarone. 16 quid for Amarone, 12 quid for Barola if I go to the, depending on which shop I go to. And yeah, I just fancy a nice bottle of wine for next Wednesday for when I do my celebration review, as it were. Okay, definitely getting the rhubarb. It's more subtle, it's more in the background, but it's definitely there. Like I say, it definitely needs to be secondary fermented. It looks the part. It's clear. It should be as well, because it's been in that bloody bucket for weeks. It's been weeks since I actually set it up. So as experiments go, at the moment, it is what it is on the tin. It's you do get that stouty taste, that chocolatey coffee taste to it. The rhubarb is definitely there, but it does need secondary fermentation. Strength, I can't even gauge the strength on it. Good twang in the back end. So, as experiments go, it's worked. But we'll see. I need to get through some of the beers I've got. I've got so much beer. Bloody wines. One of these days I'll have to have a party. And get a load of drunk, pissed up people at my house. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh dear. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. It's different. Let's put it that way. Why not experiment? You know, if you're on a budget, and let's be fair, there's a lot of people in some dire straits at the moment when it comes to money. Juice wines, I think, are an amazing thing. You know, if you're really, really picky, someone's cooking a barbecue. Bastards. But anyway, if you're really, really picky about your wines, you ain't going to like juice wines. But if you're willing to accept that, you know, it's not going to be a Chianti Classico, you know, some of the juice wines are interesting. And now, with the likes of this, using a core kit like your Wilco's kits, they've got them £12 kits, so you have to have a bag of sugar as well, or maybe 2 bags depending on how much how strong you want it, and also if you brew short. Oh, somebody's cooking some nice food. Oh, burgers, sausages. Oh, making me hungry. I ain't had no to eat yet either. I had some soup earlier, and 1 slice of bread, and the bread was off. I had to lob the bread and just drink the soup, as you do. But yeah, you can use the core kits from Wilco's and add, like I'm thinking of doing an IPA kit and adding ginger root, boiled ginger root to the kit to get a ginger IPA, very much like Krabby's IPA that they brought out last year. it's an interesting concept, you know, playing around. And you know, it's that step onto the homebrew ladder, and especially if you're brewing cheap. I mean, a tenner is not going to break the bank, you know, if you're doing juice wines. And to make 40, you know, 30 bottles, 40 pints for under a tenner, that's good going, you know. Especially like the orange juice wine was an amazing kit. So make sure you get orange juice from the same shop though. Don't bloody mix and match. I had a bit of a thing with that when I did my last orange juice brew. Cherry juice wine, that was exquisite on its own. I only had 4 cartons the first time. 4 cartons of cherry juice, 4 bags of sugar, yeast. So all I used for the first brew, way back when the channel started 2 years ago, and it made a lovely rosé wine, probably one of the best wines that I've done. And it was quaffable. All the sugars had been fermented, and it was damn got you drunk. Let's put it that way. So, yes, really got the rush of rhubarb at the end. So yeah, it's unfair to give it a review score really, but it has done what it says on the tin. I can feel the strength now as well. It has done what I wanted it to do, and that was to make a rhubarb stout. It's done it. I still get the stout elements, but I get the rhubarb, especially towards the end then. Can't wait to get it in a bottle and get it secondary fermented, and then do a review in about a week's time and see where we're at. And that's it for this review. Out of 5 for a homebrew, well, it's done what it said on the tin. It's you know, as an experiment goes, and I grow my own rhubarb as well, so it was quite cheap really. It was like 13 quid all in, but would cost you about 3 quid for the rhubarb if you're going to do it go and buy the rhubarb, so you're looking at about 15, 16 quid. But yeah, so it's done it. So go back in the homebrew videos and have a look at what I did if you're interested. And yeah, obviously cleanliness is godliness, but it's worked. Happy. Out of 5, I'd give it about 4.1 at the moment. You know, it's worked, it's done everything on the tin, it just needs to secondary ferment. Happy, happy, happy. Hey? It seems like everything's on the up. Positivity. Hey? Whew. And that's it for this homebrew video review. Good, good, good. Whew. And I'll see if anybody else will drink it. When mates come round and say, hey, do you want to drink some of this rhubarb stout? And I bet I'm the only one who drinks it. Oh, £40 to myself. Job's a good one. And that's it for this video. As always, thank you everybody for watching and subscribing and commenting. I am trying to actually reply to comments a little bit more now. Got told off the other day. Not told off, but somebody advised me that you should actually reply to comments. So I'm trying my best. Trying. I don't see every comment though. I only see the ones that come up in YouTube on notifications. I don't know why that is, but at least to get some replies back would be a good thing, I suppose, wouldn't it? And I need to start saving some money soon as well, because we're on 905 subscribers now, 95 away, so a month, 2 months, I don't know how long it will take, you know. It seems to slow down, then speed up, slow down, speed up, then I seem to drop down. It's like, oh, bugger. So, world's strongest beer review. And more importantly, live. That's going to be a laugh. Especially responding to people as well, you know. And, yeah, it should be a good laugh. Like a virtual pub. Going to be interesting. Right. See you soon. Cheers. In fact, see you in about 5 minutes, because I'm now doing the rhubarb wine that I've just also barreled up tonight. I'm on a roll, I'm keeping busy, and I just need to keep off the whiskies in that so I'm not too pissed. Cheers.